how to build a poster list and a program agenda using meetingbloom.com tools. We're going to show you how to use these tools and how simple it is to use our system without, a bunch of complex steps. It's very simple, and how to get this information to your conference attendees without, like I said, lots of steps. We want this thing to be simple, and that's what we built it for. And we're not going to show you a bunch of charts and, make this a big sales pitch video. This is really about the tool. So let's get started. This is Meeting Bloom's admin interface. So we're going to test this with a demo site. This demo site contains 590 registrations and 264 abstracts and 6 rejected abstracts. This will give you a good amount of data to see how the system works. Now this data, and I'm going to go to a customer. This data is test data. So you can see here that it's got a garbage title for the abstract. Author affiliations are kind of garbled and the abstract is garbled. This is for security purposes for this demo site. So let's go to the program poster list builder. And now that we are here, we can go to the one that we have built. This is a program that's kind of built into the system. You can start off with this program and then kind of change it if you need to, or you can create your own program from scratch. It's all up to you. And once you create a program, the next year's conference, you can actually clone this program over to the next year. That way you don't have to start from scratch. You can clone it over, set your new dates, and then take out the pieces that you don't need. Now, another neat thing about this program is you can tie speakers' abstracts directly to the program. And what I mean by that is I can go over here and add a speaker. And when I go over here, I can say, this is John Smith, University of Virginia. And just bold this. And once we bold it, we will save it. Now it is added to the program. And let's preview this program. Now this program is going to show the author affiliations. You don't have to show that if you don't want to. You just uncheck that if you need to see that. Now let's preview the program, and you can see you have speakers, you have author affiliations. Again, this is just a demo site with garbled information, and then you have the abstract. You can click on the abstract as an attendee, and they can see the abstract. This is so that your attendees can go in here and see the entire program, see the speaker, see the abstract that's related to the speaker, and it just makes it so there's more data for your attendees. Now you're probably thinking, well, I can't have this abstract open to the public because this is secured confidential information, and you would be right. So let me show you this. So on the conference website, you would go here and you would see the program here. And in this view, that's the not logged in view, you can see that there is no access to the abstracts. That way your attendees can go here. They can see the speaker information, the abstract title, the author affiliations, and there's no access to the actual abstracts. When you want to see the abstracts, you go to Conference Essentials, which you can name this any name you want. We just named it Conference Essentials because it's a good generic name. And on your customer's abstract receipt, they'll receive a customer ID. And they can go in here and add that customer ID and access the program that's secured. So this agenda contains the abstracts. And it just gives your customers more data for, when they go to the conference. Now, if you're just using Meeting Bloom for abstract submissions and not registration, you can also create a generic access point so that everybody that's using the abstract system and using a different, separate registration system can access this system. It's in my opinion, it's cheaper to use our system because you kind of get the abstracts free, but just check out our pricing template and you'll see what I mean on that. So let's add a poster list. I'm going to go here and I'm going to click Create New Program or Poster List. We're going to create this poster list for 6/1/2028, 6/2/2028. Now you can have it 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, however many days you need your poster list to be. We'll name it Poster List and we'll create a poster list. So now that we got the poster list, what you can do is you can either add all the abstracts to the first day and add all the abstracts to the second day. So that's a case where you have all the abstracts are showing for both days. And I'll just show you how to do that real quick. I'll go here to move or filter abstracts. And we're going to add all of them to day 1. Now this is adding 264 abstracts here. And now we're going to add all of them to day 2. And give it a second. Oh, I said exclude picked. So because we're going to add all of them, we have to not allow that. And so we want to not exclude already picked. Now we'll add all of them here. And now it's going to add them all to day 2. So you can see all of them are here and all of them are here. It's complete. So let's preview our poster list. And you can see day 1, all the abstracts are here. You have them numbered. And by numbering them, you just click here to number them. And within a couple seconds, they're already numbered. You can number them like B001, B002. So that's just for a different preference. So let's create a poster list. Let me delete this one. And let's create another poster list. We're going to call that the same thing. And now we're going to add half of them to the first list. So we're going to go to add. We're going to make sure we're excluding already picked. And we're going to add half. So we want, in this example, half the abstracts to show on the first date and half of them to be on the second day. So now we have half of them there. And now we're going to say, show the rest of them on the second day. So we click here and we're adding. And there we go. So now we have, if I scroll down, you can see half of them are on the first day and half of them are on the second day. If I preview the posters, there we go. We have them numbered. They're half on first, half on second. If I need an author index, I can just click here and that fast. Now this is going to be, because it's garbled data, it's not going to look pretty here. But this would give you an author indexing sheet. It's indexed to the abstracts. So now we have this built. Let's look at the front end of the website. So as you've seen before, we have the program, which is normal, and we go to the Conference Essentials page. Oh, it's not there yet. Let's go back here. I have to make it visible. So by default, when you create a poster or a program, it's hidden from the public. Once you click here, now it's visible to the public and the delete button disappears because you have to hide it first before you can delete it. Just a safety precaution. Now, if I go to Conference Essentials, you'll see that your attendees can come here and access the abstract poster list. And there you go. You have a complete poster list and they can click on the abstract to see the abstracts. Just a really nice way for your attendees to access all the data on the system. And there's a lot more features in here. I don't want to get into all of them right now because we'll do that on a demo of, the in-depth of all these functions and features and filtering from attendees to speakers and dynamic questions. You can have dynamic questions on here for filtering your order by number. So there's a lot of different parts of this tool and lots of features, how to index your abstracts. So there's a lot of data coming from the system, but most of it is pretty intuitive. And that's what I want to show you here is the system is very, very intuitive. And that's was our goal, is to make it so that when you come to this system, you can just go click, click, click and create, an abstract poster list. And you can hit a couple clicks to start off creating your program. I also wanted to mention that these are drag and drop items, so anything in the poster list or the program builder, these are all drag and drop items, so you can reorder things on the fly.